So if we're going to diagnose a short leg, it has to be done via x-ray. You take a picture of the lumbopelvic spine from the front, you measure the length of the femur, and obviously if one femoral head is shorter or longer than the other, well obviously that indicates a short leg. Hey guys, Dr. Luke Stringer here, Advanced Health Chiropractic, and I'm here to discuss short leg syndrome. A real common question we get asked in the clinic is one of my legs shorter than the other? And the answer is possibly. In order to diagnose a short, or first and foremost, there's two types of short leg. You have an anatomical short leg, which essentially means one leg is grown shorter than the other. Or you can have a functional short leg, which means your hip or your pelvis or your lumbar spine, your lower back is shifted, which has pulled the leg out of alignment. So if we're going to diagnose a short leg, it has to be done via x-ray. You take a picture of the lumbopelvic spine from the front, you measure the length of the femur, and obviously if one femoral head is shorter or longer than the other, well obviously that indicates a short leg. How would you treat that? Orthotics, foot lifts, or even initial tube lifts, but that would be more of a pelvic issue. A functional short leg is something that chiropractic can absolutely address, and it's really important to address because your gait function comes through your lumbopelvic spine, and obviously if one leg is shorter than the other and you're an avid exerciser, over time that's going to create dysfunction and symptoms. Research clearly states as you age, if you have a short leg and it's not addressed through treatment or orthotics, etc., then your propensity for knee and hip pain goes through the roof. So how do you evaluate the short leg? Looks really simple. You're going to have the patient. We have Lewis here laying prone for us. So we're going to evaluate the length of the leg, and we can actually see that Lewis's right leg is shorter than his left leg by about an inch. We have Lewis's x-rays. Lewis does not have an anatomical short leg, so this is a functional issue. So from here we're going to evaluate his pelvis. It might be hard to see on the camera, but you can see this right hip is higher than the left hip, and his hips come up and across. So that indicates that one of these joints, what we call the sacroiliac joint, where the pelvis and tailbone come together, isn't moving. So how we'd evaluate that? We're just going to take it through range of motion. You can see that Lewis's left leg is sliding individually. However, Lewis's right leg, when shifted, is taking his left leg with him. That indicates a subluxation in his right sacroiliac joint, the right pelvis. So we're going to address that. First thing we're going to do is use what we call the drop. Pops up. So we'll stabilize the left side of the hip. We're going to find contact on that right side. Lewis is a big boy, so he needs a lot of tension on this table. We're going to come right in here. We're just going to drive right through that joint. We're going to go 3 times, and then we're going to reevaluate. And what we can see is you've cleaned out the majority of that short leg. He's still got a little bit of a shift. We're going to evaluate fluid motion. And he's moving better, but he's still catching right at the end. So he's also got a shift in these lumbars. He's got some rotation on this right side. So Lewis is going to lay on the left side for me. Bring that shoulder all the way underneath. Bend this knee for me, Lewis. We're going to put some tension into this torso. We're going to rotate. We're going to go to contact right on the SI joint. Good. Turn back over onto your front for me, Lewis. Yes, sir. We can see that we clean that short leg out, and he's got good function in the leg. Right, Lewis, you're all set. Alright guys, if you're concerned that you have a short leg, you're a runner, you're an athlete, you're getting foot, knee, ankle, hip pain, it's something that should be evaluated. We can certainly do that for you here down at Advanced Health. If you like it, or if you're watching Instagram, like, follow the page. If it's on YouTube, subscribe, turn the notification bell. Lewis and I'll see you on the next video.